Hello, it's Iino. In this issue, we bring you logistics news for the second half of March 2024. We pick up on the Red Sea detour route, the status of the Panama Canal, and the current M&A situation of major forwarders. So, let's get started. Demand for Asia-Europe intermodal transport surges, caused by via Africa's Cape of Good Hope. Demand for intermodal transportation is growing as container shipping is forced to shift to a circuitous route via South Africa's Cape of Good Hope. Due to attacks on merchant vessels by the pro-Iranian Houthi militia in Yemen, many container vessels have shifted their voyages to the Cape of Good Hope, bypassing the Suez Canal. This diversionary route has increased the number of vessels, which in turn has affected freight rates and has drawn attention to intermodal transportation. For example, the most recent week of air cargo traffic from Dubai to Europe has seen an astounding increase of more than 200% over the previous year. Combined transport from Asia to Dubai's Jubailali port by sea, then transshipped and transported by air. This can be up to 40% less expensive than shipping cargo from Asia to Europe by air, and with shorter lead times than shipping by sea. Demand is growing. In the international transportation industry, various factors, such as international conditions, require us to arrange transportation routes. During corona pandemic, the shortage of space and containers, and the long offshore waits at ports are fresh in our minds, and we must always be aware of the latest situation and offer alternative solutions. The situation in the Red Sea also requires continued attention. Taiwan container shipping companies increase revenues since the beginning of the year due to Red Sea diversion. 3 Taiwanese shipping companies, Evergreen, Yangming Shipping, and One High Lines, have been able to pass on increased fuel costs and other costs caused by sailing a detour route via South Africa's Cape of Good Hope to their selling prices, leading to an increase in revenue. Due to the Houthis' attack on merchant vessels, taking a circuitous route to the Cape of Good Hope increases the length of the voyage by about 2 weeks. As a result, ocean freight rates of various shipping companies are rising as they pass on the significantly increased fuel and other costs to the selling price. In February this year, Evergreen recorded a 62% increase over the same month last year to approximately 141.3 billion yen. While most months in 2023 were below the previous year's level, the year ended with an 8% increase in January 2024 and a 62% increase in February 2024 compared to the previous year. Demand for intermodal transportation is also increasing, and shipping companies' revenues have been greatly affected by geopolitical issues. As a result, there is a growing view that the situation will continue to be unstable. DHL cancels acquisition of DB Schenker. Potential bidders include DSV and Maersk. DHL has withdrawn from participation in the acquisition of DB Schenker, a subsidiary of Deutsche Bahn AG, with potential bidders including DSV and Maersk. Deutsche Bahn announced the sale of its subsidiary DB Schenker in mid-December 2023. Major logistics companies such as DHL, Kuehne and Nagel, and DSV were among the candidates. The sale price is said to be more than $200 million. Following Kuehne and Nagel, which has already announced that it has no intention of bidding, DHL has announced that it will not participate in the bidding process. DHL achieved record sales in 2022, but the following year, 2023, saw a 13.4% decline in sales and a 25% year-on-year drop in net income. This decline in sales is believed to be one of the reasons for the company's non-participation in this acquisition, but DHL's CEO stated that the company is looking to acquire smaller companies that will drive value. Maersk has also hinted at participation in the bidding process, and we will be keeping a close eye on the future developments. Panama Canal, number of vessels passing through, decreased by 40% compared to last year. Due to restrictions on passage through the Panama Canal, which connects the Pacific and Atlantic Oceans, the number of vessels operating the canal in January and February of this year was down 40% from the same months last year. The canal, which is fed by Lake Gatun, has been restricted due to a severe shortage of water. Normally, about 36 vessels per day pass through the canal, but in January of this year, the number was reduced to 22 vessels. Although the situation is now recovering, it is expected to remain unstable due to uncertain and uncontrollable climate change. The Panama Canal restrictions on passage have made it particularly difficult to secure reservations for LPG carriers and car carriers, as priority is given to container vessels. If vessels operating from the east coast of North America to Asia avoid the Panama Canal, they will have to go around the Cape of Good Hope, to India and then to Asia, which will increase the length of the voyage by about 2 weeks, which is a serious problem. In addition, the Panama Canal transit right gives priority to shipping companies that have paid more transit frequency and tolls as the top customer ranking. Since priority is given to the passage of container vessels, the impact on daily cargo and commercial industrial cargo is expected to be minimal, but the future of shipping companies that operate car carriers and LPG carriers, which are unable to obtain reservations for passage, will also be the focus of attention. How is this issue of logistics news? The shipping industry is changing at a dizzying pace, affected by many social issues in the Red Sea caused by the Houthis, environmental problems caused by water shortages, and so on. We will continue to bring you the latest news. If you found this news useful, please like it, subscribe to our channel, and share on social networking sites. That's all for this issue. Thank you very much.
In this channel, I explain about international logistics knowledge for your better understanding. I hope this video will be a good support for your logistics job. If you have any shipment from Thailand or to Thailand, please feel free to contact me Iino-san anytime. Also, I'm very motivated to keep updating these videos. If you subscribe, press good or comment anything. Well, thank you. See you next time.